Hey everybody, Toy Store Monday. That means it's Wednesday out there in the real world. I hope everybody's having a great week. Hang on, the weekend is almost here. Now, as far as what we're gonna do today, if you missed yesterday's video, we were working on kind of the $4.99 racks right up here at the front of the store. Today, I like it so much after looking at it. Looks really good. We've got a sign on here. Nice and clean. We're gonna keep it going. I'm going to clear off this rack, this one right here. As you can see, I've already started. You've got just a bunch of what I call hodgepodge. Basically hodgepodge, just random toys that got stacked here when there wasn't any other place to put them in the store. And that's how it's kind of stayed. And it's time to make a stand, everybody. We are really focusing in on getting things off the floor, getting things off bottom shelves, the toys that need to be repriced, that need higher visibility. We've been working on it. That's kind of been going on for the last 4 or 5 videos. Now, as I'm moving some of this stuff right up front, I'm gonna be putting those items kind of down here. And there's a reason for that, and I wanna show everybody what I'm talking about. These type of items here, now I'm not moving these, but these are the example. They get opened up. The mystery surprise stuff, people kind of want to know what they're buying. So they open them up like these lanky boxes, the corners get pulled up on them, they start to look. So some of this mystery stuff, and I've seen this before when I had these in a different part of the shop, they open up this part right here, they peel the corner back. So these things right here, I'm just gonna move them right down here. There's plenty of room. I'm also cleaning this off. And I had a guy send me a message today. He wanted to buy 3 of these on eBay. So I need to get back to him. Thanks for reminding me. Speaking of eBay, we had 1 eBay order, 1 Amazon order, and I kind of forgot what they were. Oh, one was the Tooth Fairy set. So this one, I already got it boxed up and mailed it, but I am gonna show everybody what I'm talking about. One of these Tooth Fairy, our generation Tooth Fairy sets, they went out, and then the other one was some of this $4.99 Cosmic Slime. We haven't checked in on the Cosmic Slime in a while. Let's check it out. We have really sold this stuff down, and we still got a long way to go. But yes, the Cosmic Slime, even at $4.99, it's been a tough sale, it feels like, but we had so many of them. So I guess maybe not a tough sale. We just kind of flooded the market. Let's get these toys moved, and then we will be looking for $4.99 items to kind of replace all of this, make it look neat. And I've got some ideas on that. We might have touched on a few of those yesterday, but today we'll really dig into it. I know the Jurassic Park stuff's gonna go there. I've got a bunch of those Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Ian Malcolm gliders. There's just a lot of that stuff. So those will go for sure. And then I'm thinking, I don't know yet. This is already looking better. These are $4.99 items. They're gonna go down to that rack. I'll button this up. The only problem is I don't have another shelf that goes right here. So that mega 4 in a row, I might leave those there. But the rest of this really could go anywhere in the store. At one point we had so many of these, and we've had this one since 4/3/24. It's just been kind of hanging out. Did the Tony thing die? I don't think so, right? It's still pretty popular. We sold so many of those. What else? Like these puzzles. Here we go with some of that Studio Mercantile stuff. The rest of it, I'm just gonna get it out of there. And I won't make everybody watch me do that. It'll be nice and quick, and then we will move on. There were so many of these light brights. They all came in the same load, and I am just surprised we are down to this. When I tell you there were 100, maybe more, that's what it was. There were 100 of these, and we are finally down to just getting these things sold off. They all came out of C1, which was a Target load. And that's kind of nice. When you get so many of one product in a buy, you're just like, man, will I ever get through this? And when you're going through and looking at the manifest, sometimes you miss that, hey, there's 300 light bright X's on there, or there are 500 Pixobits. There might have been more than 500 of these Pixobits, but the Pixobits came on a buy when we weren't doing manifested loads. Never again. And while we are talking about toy loads, I almost forgot to share some news. We've got an Amazon load paid for, ready to be shipped. I expect that load maybe next week, possibly the week after. We've got a Costco video game buy that was paid for today. I expect that load next week. I would say 100% that load will be here next week. And when I say video games, it's probably not what you're thinking. I don't mean like, Sega games. Do they even make Sega anymore? PS5 games. It's not like video games. I'm talking like the arcade 1-up stuff. There were a few other things in there, but we are going to be clearing out the Funko section of the store. We're going to be putting all that stuff right here. So I am thinking we need a massive Funko Pop sale this weekend. I'm talking 25%. Just try to get these things out of here so we can use this space. Those video games, they're going to take up all of this. We'll have to figure something else out with the balls, I'm thinking. And we want to have those items in the store for Christmas. Poor Piggy. Did he work? He's not wiggling his tail. He's supposed to wiggle his tail and walk. His batteries might be dying off or something. I'm gonna check this guy out. I bet this Elmo works. So Elmo works, and these usually sell off pretty fast. I'll have to throw him somewhere in the store. Okay, Elmo, we get it, bruh. But I will have to put him somewhere, and I'm just gonna continue to clean this off. We have a lot of these blocks. I think there were 200, and those also came on the load with the Pixobits. And I think we sold a lot of those down, but we still have quite a few left. So just as some info, not everything that's going on here is a super reduced item. It could already be priced $4.99. I just want to get it to a little bit better visibility. These light brights, they're already $4.99. Disney color reveals, $4.99. Looks a lot better, right? Almost looks like a toy store in here. Looking neat, looking crisp. This could use a little work, but it does look a lot better than it did. And I need to message that Jurassic Park guy. I'm thinking about that in my head. So I just need to kind of fill in the gaps here, get the rest of this out, and figure out what I'm gonna put on here. I've got a couple things in mind, but they are buried back in the tubs. I know we're gonna put some of these Selena, oh wait, yeah, it's Batman and Catwoman, Selena Catwoman, right? I think we're gonna put a few of these down there at the very bottom and hopefully move some of those. All right, we are putting the finishing touches on our shelves up front, and I gotta tell you, it's been really slow today in the store. This is going to probably go down as our slowest day ever. I've been out here since, I don't know, we opened at 2 today, so it's almost 6 o'clock. It's probably between 5 and 6, and I have had two customers come in, do the walkabout, and then just leave. I'm gonna try to put a positive spin on it though, right? We've been able to get several projects done around the store, including this $4.99 clearance shelf that we've been working on. And I will do this. And we'll put this back on there. And then I think we'll just take a look at the whole thing. $4.99 any item on this rack. There are definitely some good items. Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Ian Malcolm. These are the Jurassic Park 93 Classic. This is Glider Escape. You can see Dr. Malcolm there on a glider. And then we have Dr. Grant's got like, it looks like a slime bazooka of some sorts. But there you go. These Light Bright Mini X Connects. Let's talk about these for just a second. I had one of my favorite customers come in and he was like, hey, did you know you can connect 4 of these together to make one big one? And I did not know that. So that is pretty cool. All of these, see, it says right here, connect 2, 3, 4. You can put them together, make a big light bright, and that is pretty cool. Now I have Melissa and Doug classic toy ABC block carts. These came off one of our very first Target buys, or did they? They did. Then I put a couple of these Wish figure play sets down here. Maybe I'll move this sign. Some of these Captain America puzzles. There are some Barbie color reveals, some books, some of these little Bebops, chalk, tech deck, and some of those Batman stuffies we talked about. This shelf, we'll glance through it real quick. 4D build, Star Wars Boba Fett helmet, Funkoverse. This is the new one, LeBron James, Bugs Bunny. Then we have a couple different Funko. And finally, the Studio Mercantile. I bet you'll get some of these 4D build puzzles and these Funkoverse sold at $4.99. And then, of course, we have the Pixo Bits here and the Crybaby BFFs here. Is this part of it the best setup? No, but that's what we're going to do for now. And we are really selling off these remote control UFOs at $1.99 each. I am hoping we can get through these by the weekend. It's just they've had their time in the sun. They aren't the sturdiest of toy. And then finally, rounding out the shelves, this is where some of the stuff from that shelf came down to this shelf. And it looks pretty good. This part right here started to get a little bit cluttered. I finished it. I was kind of over it, right? And that's where we're at. Looks really good. As far as everything else, I mean, it's been super slow today. So there's not a lot of straightening up to do, nothing like that. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with this display unit. This is the leftover stuff from that one shelf that we started on, but I'll figure something out. I don't know. Figuring we do a big sale on what's everybody got. It'd just be completely random, but I like these. We picked these up from a guy here local, and we got a heck of a deal on them, and they are good display units. One more thing I wanted to talk about. I put another set of these wooden puzzles out over here, and I think you are going to be okay to line your wooden puzzles along here until we get them sold. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. I have several more boxes. I'm going to pull those out, get that done, but that might be a tomorrow project. I might pull them out today, but I won't put them on there until tomorrow. That's about all I got. Kind of a slow day. I'm really liking this now that I'm looking at it. And I think I like it because it had looked so bad for so long. It's just time for a change. I have to get Facebook updated. I'm going to take some pictures of this. We are going to do 25%, maybe 20% off all Funko. We need to clear these out before next week. Now, I'm realistic. I understand you're probably not going to sell all those Funkos in a weekend, but we have to try. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody that tunes in. Like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel. We're starting to make a few more shorts, kind of some highlight reels of the videos. Now, are those going to be popular? I don't know, but I have a lot of fun doing it. I hope everybody's having a great week. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace.